my name is Jess and today I have something super exciting. This is the LG StanbyME rollable monitor. Apparently it's smart, whatever that means. I'm just super excited to unbox and give you a full review. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. It would help me out a lot, and you'll be reminded that every single Monday I do post new content. Okay, so if you are here for the first time, I post everything from work life in Canada to the best technology for your work from home setup or hybrid setup on the road. And today I am unboxing something super unique. I saw this in the store. I needed to buy it. Yes, I do work at Dell when I was making this video, and I want to show you I've never seen something like this. It is a rollable smart monitor with a battery. So it lasts about 3 hours apparently. And if you've watched any of my monitor videos that are larger than 27 inch, I don't have the space on my desk to do that. So I famously unbox it on the floor, and I will do that with you, and I will give you my general reaction, what I would even use this for if I plan on keeping it. This is not sponsored. I have not talked to anybody over at LG. I have gone ahead and bought this because I am very curious what this monitor does and what is the practicality around it. So follow me to the floor and let's go ahead and unbox it. All right, so hi everyone. I think this box is potentially the size of me, so that's why it might be a little bit complicated with how I'm going to open it. As you can see, I did purchase this from Costco here. It does have a 90-day guarantee or return and a 2-year warranty that's included. Just going to go ahead and open this. Classic Jess here. I don't have the knife handy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox this. I'm really excited because over the last 2 years, I have been unboxing different types of monitors from Dell specifically, from mobile monitors to touchscreen, and I really want to see how mobile is this? Could you use it for trade shows? Could you use it in an apartment with a single floor to move it around? Is it heavy? Let's take a look. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. All right, so welcome, bienvenue. Before installing this product, please shoot the QR code with mobile phone camera to link it to the install video. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take a look first. Okay, so what do we have here? Maybe I should watch the video. So we have the instructions for use here. I'm more of an instructions person. So let's take a look. Battery. A lot of documents. Mobile cradle. Okay. So I'm just going to take a peek at the instructions here. All right, it tells you to put it together before you attach the monitor. So the base, they tell you to put the base here. We have a standard cable, power cable. And that is the monitor connection point, which is interesting. Okay. It is a beautiful, looks like a cream white. Just gonna remove the bottom here. Okay. And I forgot to open that. Ooh, lovely remote. Okay. Okay. So, a couple things here. You have that base. So they're telling you to take the base, which is, oh my goodness, it's very heavy. Wow. That is heavy. I was not expecting how heavy that is. So what are they saying? They're saying step 1 is put the base in the styrofoam. Okay. And then attach the cable and then attach the monitor. All right. Wow. Okay, the monitor's there. That's fine. I'm gonna leave that there. And I've run out of space. So, just gonna get the base. That is heavy. All right. So that's probably why they told you to read the instructions first. So, the box is over there. I'm gonna take the monitor. I'm gonna put it over on the side there. And we'll move the base. Okay. Whew. That is. And trust me, I'm like not weak. I have to figure out how much this weighs. Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. It's a cream colored base. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. So the base is there. The base is in. Now they tell you to take the arm and you're going to go ahead and install it this way. Right? I think there's a clip here. Wow. All right. So, clip is there, and I'm gonna have to turn around and take the screws that came with it, which is 4 screws, and I did not realize I'm going to need a screwdriver. It has been so long that I've used a screwdriver for a monitor because traditionally I'm opening Dell monitors where they do not require any screwing or putting it together. It's simple plug and play, but this is not a standard monitor, right? This is advertised as a smart rollable monitor, and this base is heavy, so they do not want it falling down, or you don't want to drop your monitor, especially if you're rolling it around. So there's 4 wheels here at the bottom, 4 screws, and that little latch there is, I assume, for the battery. All right, now that that is screwed in, you're going to want to lift it out of the styrofoam. I love the design of the styrofoam. I think someone was really thinking of how do we assemble this and even have the box to put it away after. So well done to the LG designers. Gonna remove the packaging here. So there's a little ring there. I believe that's to cover the monitor, and then a cable. I did review the instructions, so it's very important that the cable is aligned correctly so that you're able to plug it in to the back of the monitor. And my advice, do not watch this video for assembly of how do we, get this cable in correctly. Just watch the instructions that comes with this monitor. These designers are clearly pros at it. So I would go ahead and watch that video. But it's super simple. You just clip it in there at the back, and then that ring that is at the bottom of the base, super important that you look at the little dot that is on the base and you line it up. If the cable is not pushed in correctly, you're going to have some difficulty getting a very smooth connection. So just ensure that that cable is in there and you'll have no problems. So I had a little bit of a difficulty getting this ring on the back of the monitor just because clearly I did not have the cable. See, you can see the cable that's a little bit out there. You need to push it in correctly for it to make a connection. And how you will know that it has connected, you will hear a clip sound. So just make sure that you push that in. It should be less of a struggle than I'm doing right now. You don't need to tilt it like I'm doing. Just make sure that that cable is in. All right. I haven't turned it around. I wanted to give my initial reactions, but the back, I mean, I like an aesthetic. Look how pretty it is. Look at this monitor on wheels. And it goes up and down. Wow. And I have to say, I work at Dell, and I haven't seen a lot of monitors recently besides Dell. And I really was curious because Dell doesn't have something like this in the market. And, you know, who's this geared to? I'm going to plug it in. We're going to try it out. We're going to test it. But let's turn it. Wow. Look at that. It is absolutely stunning. Yes, you can see my fingerprints already on it. It is a very stunning monitor, TV. Wow. Not sure why that little band is there, maybe for future. But I am impressed so far with how the buttons feel. The back is nice. I'm afraid the back, because it is this material, might carry a lot of dust. So maybe a very, very damp cloth will be able to remove the dust. But I mean, you won't see the dust, just like black you really won't see. But this is stunning. Wow. And if it does really have 3-hour battery life, I could see a monitor like this in a showroom, right? You want to show somebody something, you want to show people specs, use cases would be massive, right? Look at me compared to this. I can go up, I can walk someone through some designs, you can walk with me and I can show you this. Or I have been seeing a lot of influencers using this in their apartment, right? If they don't want a main TV in their living room and they want to be able to roll it from bedroom to living room to office, I mean, it's just heavy, right? You can't have this on stairs, right? The base is super heavy. So you would want to have something where it's just sitting on the main floor, rolling around, and yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I like the idea of it being also in an office. I think you could think of a lot of showrooms while you're walking around, you know, having the customer information there. Similar to an iPad, I assume. There are ports. There is a USB and an HDMI. That is what that is. Okay, so there's two. And then wireless, of course. All right, so let's test it out and see. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. I assume it needs to be charged. So it came with this type of plug, like I said, and I need to plug it down at the bottom. And then it also came with this. So like any monitor, or most monitors, needs to be connected to the power source. And then I'm gonna go ahead and plug it into the wall. This is absolutely beautiful. I know I just plugged it in, but I wanted to show you a close-up, especially if you've made it this far in the video. The material kind of reminds me of the Google Home pucks, if you've seen them. And there's the ports in the back. I love how the designers have thought to hide them, especially if this is going to be in your apartment or your house or condo or what have you. It is beautiful. I love this monitor. The price tag is quite steep, especially if you are located in Canada. It's going to really be over $1,000. And there's a little red light there at the bottom to show you that it is charging and it is not at full battery. So I'm going to click start, and here's what the screen looks like as it's going on. And waiting for it, says do not unplug the system. Takes a little bit of time to boot up. Not sure if that's because it's the first time that it's been plugged in or that's standard. But here we go. And you can see that it's loading. You can also see my fingerprints are already showing. So that might be a little bit of a problem, but the glare is really not bad because the screen is matte. All right, now it's asking me to select my installation method. You can either go through your mobile device or I guess do a standalone, and I will do the standalone. So if you're wondering how to set it up and you're wondering why I was just randomly clicking, it's because I need to connect it to the remote. Go ahead and put the batteries in. I wish they would have made the remote out of the same material as, or color as the monitor. It's not the same color. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's not the same color. It's very much white. And only the cable is white. Everything else is this nice beige color or brown. So a little call out for you, LG. And I didn't even look, but the remote has Disney, Netflix, and Prime Video. So I'm gonna go ahead and press power. Oh, I guess it turned it off. All right. Hey, this could kind of be cool for YouTube, no? Hey, here's what I'm gonna teach you today. Maybe it's a write-off. Just kidding, but it could be cool to whiteboard something to show my audience. Use case. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click
mobile device.
I don't know what the differences are, but let's.
Audio guidance is currently turned on to assist the visually impaired. Do you? Yes button. No button.
I will click no because I should be the audio. All right, English, country, time zone. Let's go with Montreal. The remote is nice. It doesn't make these annoying clicking sounds. All right, I will connect the Wi-Fi. It is touchscreen. So hold on a second. We are in. So it's going to show you the terms and conditions of use here. Interesting that you can skip it. Here we go. So here's your LG account. You can sign in with remote control, sign in with web browser, or sign in with LG ThinkQ. So those are giving you three options. You can download new apps or update existing apps. Personalized content will be recommended based on your signed in account, and you can control your LG devices by StanbyME by connecting with the ThinkQ app. Application has been successfully updated. Cool. I am going to get my phone and download the ThinkQ app. Okay, so this is a screen record from my phone. This is the iOS app LG ThinkQ. And here it is. It's really quick. This is my first LG product. I don't have any of the smart devices at my home, but if this is an idea of how they are made, they are stunning. I'm curious about the fridge, the laundry machine, and all of those fun things. All right, I am now done being registered, so I'm going to go home and I will see what it is loading right now. Oh, there are tons of products here. Nearby device. Oh, there we go. Enter the code 723000403. Says it is logging in, and there we go. So that is what makes it smart. So it is just like a TV, a smart TV, but I guess they're calling it a smart monitor, where you can connect your video, Tubi, LG channels, Disney. I'm gonna click done and see what the screen looks like here. It says how to activate the touch edge gesture mode. So you can push multi-touch mode. Activate touch remote by touching the screen with 3 fingers at the same time. All right. And I will click OK. Wow. So if you've recently seen what my Optiplex touchscreen does, this is very similar. It looks a lot, I'm not gonna lie, a lot nicer, but it's two different things. My Optiplex is a full-blown computer that has a ton of power. This is just a screen, very, very expensive screen for that matter, because it's just a smart screen, right? It's a touch screen. It can watch all of these things. You have a bunch of apps, and you can connect with AirPlay, HDMI, or USB. So for example, if you want to do AirPlay on this system, let me show you. Let's see here. I can show you a picture of myself on Apple AirPlay, and then I will click LG, and a picture of me should pop up. Oh, 6140. There we go. There's me. And you can easily swipe. Those are all my thumbnail pictures if you're curious what they look like, and the ones that don't make it look like. There they are. And here is a video. Quite clear. There I am, twice. I'm reviewing another product there, but it is really, really nice. All right, everyone. So that was my initial reaction of the LG monitor. A couple things here. It is super smooth. I like the idea. I just don't know how much at home in a multi-level house I would use this. It is super practical. The fact that it moves down, you know, maybe you're lying in bed or at your desk or whatever it might be, and it goes all the way up. And let me just show you here. It tilts like this all the way down. So maybe you have some little ones on the floor, want to watch something. And another thing that you can see, let me just get it organized here, is the battery life. So it looks like a phone. So it's at 35% battery, fully connected. You can look at the full settings that you have over here to the left-hand side. There is a brightness, so picture mode, standard, auto power saving mode, cinema mode, sports, game optimization mode. I will have to test that mode. Expert, bright, vivid, standard. Then you have your speakers. So I assume that you could plug some speakers in potentially. It says internal speakers, probably with Bluetooth or mobile device. Just gonna go ahead and put that back. There we go. You have battery saving mode, power, high, low. Looks like you have a sleep timer. So maybe you're in your room and you want to set a timer on this to wake you up. You have your internet as well. Looks like that just disconnected. Oh yeah, your internet. So general, you have support, battery, software update, so many settings. And if you are an IT nerd like me, I love settings. I love diving deep into settings of how do we use them the best. General, don't know what that AI service is. It seems like every AI sound, AI recommendation. Sure, it seems like every organization is utilizing the word AI like it is something brand new. Accessibility, let's take a look here. Power sound, high contrast, grayscale, invert colors for people that are maybe colorblind, which is lovely. All right, and what is that multi-touch? Can we paint on this? Is there, let's look at the apps. Okay, couple different apps here. TikTok, some racing games, I guess newly updated apps. Paramount Plus, TSN. A lot of different apps here. Life, let's look at education. I'm always curious to see education. We have TVO Kids, some games here. They're not rated that high. It's a little bit laggy and slow. I don't know what the processing power is on this smart monitor, but it seems a tiny bit slow. And, oh, I like the theming here of Santa Claus and it's snowing. I assume you can probably turn that off. Okay, so this is the home dashboard, so you can plug in by HDMI, iPhone, AirPlay, Bluetooth device. It looks like you can connect it to a couple of your devices if they are LG. I don't currently have any LG products at my house, so I'm not able to use this function. All right, let's play a video and take a look at the quality. It says it's updating YouTube. Application has been successfully updated. Let's go ahead and pick that. Let's look at the picture quality here. It's not bad. The sound sounds really nice. And lastly, I wanted to show you it is fully charged at night. And I didn't show you what it looks like in the vertical position. I feel like it would be great for tasks or walking around, bossing someone around, or at the front of a store potentially with a greeting message. Really a smart board, if you will. I like the term smart monitor, but I think smart board. I do not have a Samsung, so I'm not able to do the NFC connecting. But if you do, you can absolutely do it through this monitor. And it does show a green light if it is fully charged, just like I showed you the red light. That was my review on the LG monitor. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised. I've never reviewed something like this, and the way it swivels, the way it moves, the fact that it is a smart monitor makes it really cool. I don't think I have a lot of use cases for my home, only potentially the smart board that I'm using called DAC board. This would be really nice, and it would look a lot nicer in my house because it would match better. But other than that, I can think of a ton of use cases for this to be in a retail space or showroom or office. Now, if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next Monday. Take care.